unusual for me, but I'm starting with the finished product. This beautiful freestanding arch which I've created from twigs in the garden and decorated for autumn. I'm going to show you how to make this from scratch so you can create your own freestanding backdrop for decor or lights or both. Right, so let's go back to the beginning, the twigs. And this is where the arch starts. You're going to need some tree branches. I'm using the prunings of the twisted hazel in my garden. I'm also going to use a couple of pots, some plaster of Paris and some wire for the construction. Now the twisted hazel is quite malleable and you can kind of bend it around the other branches. But its flexibility means that it's not stable and rigid. So don't worry about needing this kind of branch. Other types of branch would probably be better, more stable. This I'm holding now is a sucker from the tree. I've got a few of these. They're very flexible and ideal for making a twig wreath. But today I'm going to be putting 3 of these suckers into each pot because they are very much longer than most of the other branches. So they're quite useful to form the arch. I'm stripping the leaves off these little branches. These will kind of form the sides and the top of the arch, and then we'll have thicker at the base. Okay, my pots are ready. I've lined them with card, as you can see, and weighted them down. The card is to allow for expansion of the plaster of Paris. And as you can see, I've divided my branches up evenly so that I've got tall ones and short ones for each pot. So, onto the plaster of Paris. Right, I need to mix 1 kilogram of powder to 700 of water. I've got 10 kilograms, so that's 7,000 mils of water. Oh, I've decided rather than try and do the pots separately, divide up into 5 kilograms, I best just do them both together and whack the pieces in quickly. You've got 15 minutes before it hardens. Right, let's get my water in. Right, I'm set up. I've got all the things an accident-prone woman like me needs. Goggles, mask, gloves. Well, this one's kind of a half glove, but it will do the trick. If you don't believe I'm accident-prone, well, just carrying this plaster of Paris out, I almost fell over backwards with the weight of it into the fish pond. Right, let's get going. Right, here we go. Now I read the best way for doing this is to add the plaster of Paris in gradually and stir it to prevent lumps. But it could take a while, so I think I'm going to just try and pour it in and stir it well. I'm dressed like I'm going into a radiation zone, but it was what was recommended. Right, I'm going to try pouring it in. Right, let's get all these sticks in place. Straight ones first. That comes in. Same with the other one. Trying to support all the branches in both pots while it sets is a little bit tricky. To hold those upright and these upright. Just trying to position these straight ones, the curly ones around some of the straight ones, so it helps with the support. Right, so we've got the start, the basis of the of the arches there. I'm just adding a few bits before it sets completely, because we want quite a good arch. I just need to make it as stable as I can. Right, I've just fastened this branch in, and I'm going to carry on adding branches in, tucking them down, and in between the branches that I've got secured in the base, wiring them in. And this particular one, this is going to arch in over in this direction towards what's going to be the centre of my porch. Right, hopefully you can see the one side of the arch there. The other side, next to the cat, I haven't built up yet. That's how it started, with a few extra twigs in. And this is the one that I've built up. So I'm going to take that outside now and see how that fits on my porch. Right, this side, I've got my arch so far up. It's reaching the top now, and I've got to do the bit that goes across. Same on this side. I've got that one slightly longer so far, and they're going to reach across. Now I've got hooks on the wall already, which are just holding these back temporarily until I've got the other branches in place, and then it should be self-supporting. I've moved this now to the front of the porch, and I'm working on it in situ for convenience. The structure's complete. I'm just going to start adding some grapevine. The grapevine is decorative, but it also adds some visual impact to this fine structure and some weight. The twisted hazel makes quite an unobtrusive arch, which is the perfect backdrop for all your decorations. I've added this twisted vine, which I've kind of placed with one side the mirror image of the other. And I'll add autumn, Halloween, and possibly Christmas decor to it. So now we need to disguise this plaster of Paris, and I'm intending to use this fake lichen and hot glue it in place. I'm starting the leaf decor with some quite flimsy ones I bought from Shein, but they're perfect for the base here to show off some of the beautiful branches. Next I'm adding some outdoor pumpkins, which I've just got to push a wire through and make a little tendril, and then they just sit over the branch. And we're back where we started. It's complete. I hope it was useful. My next one might be the Harry Potter one shot.